everyone, I am Reena Gupta. Today I am going to explain the topic polynomial. In this polynomial chapter of class 10th, I have picked a question, that is the multi-conceptual question. Why it is a multi-conceptual question? Because in this question we have used 2-3 concepts to solve this question. Okay, that is why it is a multi-conceptual question. As we know that nowadays in the board class of 10th, we are asked multiple conceptual question in the examination paper. So from this chapter you will find this question as the multi-conceptual question. So you can solve this question by using many concepts. Okay, so let us start. I have picked a question from the exercise 2.3, that is question number 3. The question says obtain all other zeros of the polynomial, that is 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are under root 5 by 3 and minus under root 5 by 3. How we will solve this question? As we are given, first of all we will see that in this polynomial the degree of this polynomial is 4. Isn't it? The degree of this polynomial is 4. We also know that if the degree of the polynomial is 4, then we will have the at most 4 zeros. Okay. So in this question we are given with the 2 zeros and we know that we will have the at most 4 zeros. So that is why we are asked to find the other 2 zeros. Okay, it is not mentioned over here, it is only written over here obtain all other zeros. So that is, we should know that how many other zeros we have to find, and that we will come to know from the degree of this polynomial, that is 4. Okay, so we are given, again I am repeating, we are given the 2 zeros, so we will find the other 2 zeros, that is why, because the degree of this polynomial is 4. Hope I am clear. Now from these 2 zeros we will find the factor. And how we will find the factor? We will equate each of these 2 zeros equal to x. X is equal to under root 5 upon 3. Now the question is, why are we equating it to x? As the polynomial, given polynomial is in variable x, and we know that if this is given as the 0, it means that if we will put this 0 in place of x, the value of this polynomial will become equal to 0. Isn't it? So now that is why this is equal to what? X only, na? So that is why we have equated x is equal to under root 5 by 3. Now from this equation, how we will find the factor? We will bring this under root 5 by 3 to this side. What it will become? X minus under root 5 upon 3, and it will be equal to 0. So here we have got one factor. Okay. Now to find the next factor, again we will write x is equal to minus under root 5 upon 3, and again we will get the another factor, that is, now this is negative minus under root 5 by 3. So when it will go to that side, it will become plus under root 5 by 3. So from here we have found the first factor and this is the second factor. Now we will find out the combined factor. How to find the combined factor? We will find the product of these two factors. X minus under root 5 by 3 into x plus under root 5 upon 3. When you will find the product of these two factors, you can see that we can apply one identity, that is a minus b into a plus b, which will give you a square minus b square. This identity you are learning from class 8 onwards. Okay, so it will become, here a is equal to x and b is equal to under root 5 by 3. So a square means x square, because a is equal to x, minus b square. B is what? Under root 5 by 3. So it will become under root 5 upon 3 square. Now we also know that when we find the square root of a particular number, that is the square of a square root number, what happened? This can be written as x की power 1 upon 2 raised to the power 2. So we can apply the exponent identity and 2 will get cancelled and it will be only x. Got it? So in the same way, this under root 5 by 3 will only become root 5 by 3. By doing the square of this root, root and square will get cancelled. How it will get cancelled? I have explained over here. Okay? So now it will become x square minus 5 upon 3. Now this is the combined factor of these two factors. This one and this one. Okay? Now in the next step, we will divide the given polynomial by this combined factor. And why are we doing so? To find the remaining part of this factor. Okay, the remaining factors. So how are we going to do? Let us see. The dividend is 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Now the divisor, this combined factor will become the divisor, that is x square minus 5 upon 3. Now you have to divide. I am explaining how to divide the two polynomials. We want 3x to the power 4. Okay. And what has to be multiplied to x square to make it equal to 3x to the power 4? First of all, we will see the digit. Here we want 3, so we will take 3. Then we will see the variable. Here we want x to the power 4 and we have x square. So what to multiply to x square to make it equal to x to the power 4? That is again one more x square. Now you can check your term by multiplying these two, x square into 3x square, it will become 3x to the power 4. Okay. We will also consider the sign. Here this is positive, that is why we have taken this quotient also positive, because it is also positive. The complete answer we want as positive, that is why both the term is positive over here. Okay. So now it will become 3x to the power 4. Now this second term will also get multiplied to this term. Okay. What it will become? Now I will explain how it will multiply. 3x square into minus 5 upon 3. And we will multiply this. 3 and 3 will get cancelled and you are left with minus 5x square. Okay. So when these two will get multiplied, we have got this answer. This is x square. So we will write just below the x square term. So it will become minus 5x square. Now when we will do the division, we generally do the subtraction. So here also we will do the subtraction. When we will do the subtraction, the sign of the second line terms will get changed. It means negative will become positive and the positive will become negative. So here it is the positive term. How do I know that it is a positive term? If we are not writing any sign, it means it is a positive term. You can also put a plus sign. That is not an issue. Okay. So now it has become negative and this has become positive. When we will change the sign, we will not consider the previous sign. It means now we will not consider the plus sign over here. We will consider this term as minus 3x to the power 4. Same over here also. Okay. Now this two term will get cancelled. Why it has got cancelled? Because these two terms are same, exactly same, but this one is positive and this one is negative. Same over here. It will become, we have to subtract them. Why are we subtracting it? Because it is the positive and the negative. So that is why the opposite sign are there. We are doing the subtraction. Plus 5x square minus 2x square. We are left with 3x square. But the greater number is with the positive sign. So we will write plus 3x square. Now we will copy down the remaining terms. That is plus 6x cube minus 10x minus 5. Now, we will see the way we have found this 3x square, we will find the other term which will make equal to 6x square by multiplying that term to x square. What we will do? We want positive term because here also we have positive. So, here also positive, that is why I have taken positive sign. Okay. Now, we want the 6 because here we do not have any digit, that is 1 we have. So, we will take 6. Okay. Here we want x cube, this is x square. How many x we require? That is 1x, so we will write x. So it will become plus 6x cube. Now when these two terms will get multiplied, now we will see how it will multiply to give the answer. Minus 5 upon 3 into 6x. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. It will give you minus 10x. So it is minus 10x. So we will write just below the x term. So here we have minus 10x. So we will write minus 10x. Now again we will change the sign. It is positive. It will become negative. This is negative. It will become positive. These two will get cancelled. And here we can see these two are also getting cancelled. Now we are left with plus 3x square minus 5. Now, to find the other term, this is 3x square, we have 1x square. What number we require? That is, first of all, plus. I have already explained why plus, and we want 3, because when 3 will get multiplied to 1, it will give you 3 only. Okay, so now we have got what? 3x square. Again, we will multiply these two numbers. Minus 5 upon 3 into 3. 3 and 3 will get cancelled. You are only left with minus 5. So we will write the constant just below the constant. It will become negative. It will become positive. Now these two terms again got cancelled to give the remainder equal to 0. This shows that we already know that this is the combined factor of this polynomial. Okay, so it will definitely give the remainder as 0. Now we are left with a quadratic polynomial in the quotient. Now what we will do in the next step? Here we know that quotient is 3x square plus 6x plus 3. Now we will factorize this quotient to get the other factors. Okay. Now first of all, before factorizing it, I am taking out 3 common. Why? Because it will be easy to factorize it further. Okay. So 3, we are left with x square plus 2x plus 1. Now it is easy for me to factorize this term. 3, it will become x square plus x plus 1. X, I am taking out x common from these two terms. X into x plus 1 plus 1 from these two terms into x plus 1. Okay. Now 3 into, again these two x plus 1 will come out in common, and we are left with, from this term I am left with x, and from this term I am left with plus 1. So now this is the factorization of this particular quadratic polynomial. From here, how we will find the other two zeros? Let us see. As we already know, we had already done in class 9. From the factor, if we want to find the 0, how we will do? We will equate the factor to the equal to 0, and we will find the value of x. Okay. In the same way, we will find the other two zeros also. The first one I am considering as 3 into x plus 1. I am equating it to 0 because this is the factor, and I am equating it to 0 to find the other 0. Okay. So 3 will get divided, come in the division. 0 upon 3 will give you 0 and x plus 1. Now x is equal to minus 1. This is the other factor. Third factor, because 2 are already given in the question. Now the next one, again I have x plus 1 equal to 0. Again I will get x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so these two are the other two remaining zeros. Hope you all have understood this question very well. My dear students, I have tried my level best to explain this question to everybody. If you have any doubt, you can write your doubt in the comment, and I will definitely give you the answer. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.